Welcome PB&J Farms. We've got a lot of deer pressure in this area. We've built a nice garden. How do we keep deer out of our garden without spending a fortune? We use the University of Iowa 3D deer fence. Okay, the idea of the 3D deer fence is that you've got an outer strand 18 inches high. Then 3 feet inside of that, you have another strand at 18, a 36, and a 58. That doesn't seem really high, but as the deer come up, they encounter this wire, then they see this wire, and they want to jump at a diagonal, but then it plays mind games with them. So they've got this fence tested pretty well. This is our second season using it. Our first season we encountered quite a bit of deer pressure and did a bunch of things. If we were to install 4x4s and woven wire around here, we'd spend thousands of dollars. This is a 700 foot perimeter we've fenced in for a couple $100. What the products that you want to get to do this one time and have it done right are Kenncove insulators. These insulators here are really sharp. They're a molded or extruded PVC to keep them from grounding out. You've got a pin that when it goes over the T-post, it slides in and locks into place. Then you can push the wire right in through here and clip these down. A lot of times you can just feed the wire right through there. So that's the insulators to get. These will outlast big box insulators by many years. Okay, and they're tough. Another thing to get is the poly braid wire. If you're gonna buy wire for under $100, you can get big rolls of poly braid. I think almost 3,000 feet of poly braid, and this poly braid will outlast a poly wire by probably 5 times. So you buy stuff once that'll last. Another thing is the Obrien Step-in posts. You've got to order these. Generally, you probably won't find them at the feed store or the big box store, but Obrien Step-in posts are another one-time buy, and they'll last for years. They have a strong but smaller point, so they go into the rock better. I use step-in posts on this outer wire, and then on your corners, on the corners and ends, you're going to want to use a T-post. But in between, you can have the step-in posts. A good way to do a gate is with a poly rope. Okay, Powerflex has an online store. You could buy poly rope, and for less than $2 a foot, like $1.20 a foot or something, you can get and put in an electric gate. Okay, so this gate costs a fraction of what an actual electric gate would cost, and I've just used a fiberglass pole with holes drilled in it, insulated wire at the top, and rebar pounded into the ground. And that's how I put up my gate. Across the street, we have a conservation area. That conservation area runs all the way up to a state park. So this is actually kind of a deer superhighway. Make your area as small as possible that you're deer fencing. That way they can go around it easier. And then put up something that's effective, it looks good, and it doesn't break the bank. Thank you for joining us at PB&J Farms. If you like this kind of stuff, hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and smash the like button if you interested in saving thousands of dollars on deer fencing, gardening on a budget, removing the grass from your garden. Good information. Keep checking us out at PB&J Farms. Thank you.